This is my, well, it's 99% complete Apex VHS label collection. I've got one title left to get, that is Conquest. I believe it's a Luci Feluci film from 1984. I've missed a couple on eBay. If anyone has that, I'll be interested to buy. But these, if anyone else knows of any more Apex titles that I haven't got in this video, let me know down below. But these are the ones I've got. I've got 30 out of 31, I believe. There may be more, I don't know. But these are the ones I've got, quickly. Small box bootleg. Fireback, Richard Harrison, Apex. Small box, coloured box, Ghost Keeper. Now, you collect Apex not for the film inside, because 90% of the time the film inside is the cut version, and the quality is absolutely ridiculous. Don't Go in the House. I like this film, but the quality's not too bad on this one. It's not actually not too bad, but again, it's heavily cut. I wish this was the uncut one, because it's a good film. I like this film, but it's cut. You collect Apex for the artwork, because the artwork is beautiful. Dawn of the Mummy, again, cut to shreds. Cover girl models, soft porn. Kingdom of the Spiders with William Shatner. Now this looks like it's got a PG. That is actually printed. That is printed on the cover. It's not a sticker. It's printed. It's PG. And again on the back, it's got the PG logo. And on the side, PG. But when you open it up, it's an 18. Now, this has been on the Horror Channel in the UK in complete, full, crystal clear widescreen. But that is not crystal clear, I'll tell you that. Next up is The Children of Ravensback, like a Children of the Corn film. Horror children. This one's actually got a code on it, so it's not a copy, that one. A lot of these were copied and released on market stalls in the early 90s when VHS were going and DVD was coming. Market stalls seem to have loads of cheap videos for £1, and there's Apex after Apex after Apex. I don't know if they were bootlegs or just old stock or what, but Ninja Warrior. Solid Gold, that's got a phone number, so this one's not actually a copy, that's the original. Next up is 4, The Conqueror. Again, that's got the Apex distribution address as well. Out of the Blue with Dennis Hopper. Now this is not a bad film. You can get this film today on widescreen. But this is the Apex version. Crypt of the Living Dead. I like this film. Again, it's cut, but hey, can't have everything. I don't know what the original title is, but 81 minutes, which should be cut to hell. And there's no code or nothing to that. It's like a bootleg. The Devil Within Her. Juliet Mills, Richard Johnson. The Black Pirate, Vincent Price film. Kathy's Curse. I just love the artwork on these apexes, so beautiful. Heavily cut. Now this is I haven't watched this film. The Marriage of Maria Braun. A lot of these films sort of start off like they're copies. They just they squeeze into life with some of the credits missing and bad quality. Like they've been copied off a 55-year-old VHS. My Therapist, another soft porn film. Marilyn Chambers. I quite like this next film, Ron O'Neill. The Hitter. Now on the collector's website for Apex, it doesn't actually show a picture of that one. It doesn't show them all on the website. It shows about 30 of them. No, 30. Sorry, it shows about 20 of them. Next up is Escape. Again, heavily censored. Another original. Next up is Up Yours. Another sex comedy. This is the last one I got in my collection. It's quite hard. This is quite hard to get hold of, this one. Woman in Cages. This one's heavily cut. Beautiful artwork, look at it. There's the back. There's the screenshots. Another original. Next up is another William Shatner film, Impulse. This is quite a good film. This is the original. Is it the original tape inside? That's the question. Yep, that's the original pre-cert. Next up is Crossbone Territory. This is actually quite violent. I think this is the uncut version on this. It has some animal cruelty to it, so be warned. It's a Vietnam film. I'm not bothering to read out what it says on the back of the video. It'll be 2 hours long. You can pause it and read it yourself. Next up is House of Evil. Catherine McNeil. Next up is 67 Days. War film. It's quite a long film, this. It's about the Czech Republic and stuff like that, and it's a dubbed film and it's bad quality. See, it's foreign language and it's not in widescreen, it's full screen, so it's actually atrocious quality. Next up is Death Dimensions with Jim Kelly from Enter the Dragon fame. Now this is quite a good film. The quality's okay. You can actually get this on DVD, but in widescreen. But hey, why bother when you can get it on VHS? I like the way they've stolen a picture of Enter the Dragon for their packaging. Next up is Nights of Terror. Now this is one of the films that's been cut down. This has been cut down to like under an hour on VHS. I think it's called Buried Alive or something like that. It's available on 88 Films, uncut. And this is totally uncut. You know, they've got the little boy bites his mum's nipple off. That's cut out. There's all the gore of the ripping the people apart and eating them insides. All that's cut out. It's quite a good transfer as well. Pity. But I don't know why it's an 18 for, because it could be a PG. It's all been cut out. Next up is Rubbish, 7 Against the Sun. Next up is another sex comedy, Fooling Around. I think this one's got Gary Busey in it. Busey, whatever his name is. Yeah, and Annette O'Toole. It's an Arnold Kolpenson film, who did The Fugitive with Harrison Ford. Fooling Around. Next up is the Northville Cemetery Massacre. I like this film, quite good. Look at that beautiful artwork. And the last one in my collection is Massacre at Central High with, it looks like William Shatner there, but it's not. Andrew Stevens, from 10 to midnight. You can get this on Blu-ray as well, not Blu-ray, DVD. I've got it on my shelf over there. No point showing it because this is a VHS Apex video haul. Right, now that is all my Apexes. I've got one that I know of I haven't got, and that's Conquest. I've been looking for it for ages. I have managed to get one once, but it blimmin'... I actually had the tape, no cover, just the tape, and it blooming snapped. Couldn't fix it beyond. Anyway, if you've got Conquest and one for sale, let me know. If there's any other ones that I haven't shown you, let me know down below. And I hope you like this video. Till the next time, stay VHS, guys.